Yo, what is not up, guys? Let me show you this here. A lot of people have been complaining about the guns, that they can't find people with enough lethal weapons. I won't say a lot, but there's a vocal few out there, and they've been asking for things like gun shops and all these other things, which is really unnecessary once you see this video. Okay, so the thing about this is there's a lot of characters you can find with different guns, all types of weapons from AKs to the Vector, so on and so forth. But the thing that you can do with these characters is, in order to have more weapons or have a good arsenal, you can do things like, for example, this character right here, she came with the MP5, as you see, and this character, you all know who she resembles. But anyway, this character here, she comes with the shock SMG. So with these two characters, I recruited her, and this character here had got the option. It's not in here right now, but this is what happens when you do it. I can show you a little technique here. So once I recruited her, this character got the option to actually carry her weapon. So now you have two. Well, the shock weapon isn't a lethal weapon, but you get the point though. There's other weapons I'm going to show you all. So I got this character now, and this is what you want to do if you want to make the gun show up in the inventory. So you take that character, and then you go to their secondary, and as you can see, the gun will show up now because her main gun is an MP5. So if you go over to her, she will now have the option to have an MP5. As long as you're in your current character, is that person with the main gun that you want to swap with somebody else. Not swap, but basically it's now in your inventory and you're giving the other characters a chance to use it. Now, how this works is it has to be the same class of weapon. That's how that works. So in order for her using the shock SMG to use the MP5, well, that's an SMG. So that's the class of guns that you will need. So she's a hitman, and she already has a good arsenal. She has a Desert Eagle. So the thing about her is, I know you don't see it in her inventory at the moment, but that's because she's not the lead character. So what we do now, we pick her, and then we go in the menu. And as you can see, she has the gun in the inventory, but she started out with this. So that's basically how you add other guns, just in case you need that much firepower. Because it's definitely available. As you can see right here, she starts with the Vector. Okay, so even though you're probably not going to see it in her inventory, oh yes you will. Okay, she also has the option to use this gun as well, because it's all in the class of SMGs. She could use all of the submachine guns. And then I got a few other characters here. Okay, so her, for example, with her, she started with a Desert Eagle. I recruited a character that had a pistol and gave it to her. Now the thing is, you might say, well, the influence points are limited depending on how you play. Some people are full of influence points. But here, I went through a lot of characters, checking them out and mixing and matching things here. And so this is what you see here. Now he has the, what is this here? He has a grenade launcher, okay? He has a pretty good grenade launcher, but he actually started out with this grenade launcher, the short range grenade launcher. This here is a long range grenade launcher. So you can equip his short range grenade launcher, and now you have two grenade launchers. But I wouldn't do that for reasons you'll find out later. So we're just gonna go back to something like that or whatever. And let's say you got a character, you want to upgrade what they had. So even though I've already done this character here, she starts out with the MP9 and the short range grenade launcher.
Okay.
What's up, Chaos? So she has an MP9 originally, and instead of using the MP9, now she has a much stronger weapon, the Desert Eagle. That Desert Eagle jumps a lot too, but it is deadly. Also, she has an upgraded grenade launcher because, as you can see, she can carry both of these guns, both of these weapons. So for that, now instead of having, you have these two. And that's a pretty good upgrade from what she had. She already had some good stuff, but now she has even better stuff. I prefer the MP9 because it's steady, but if you want to get your kills off, this is the one to have. So that's how you can upgrade a weapon arsenal right here. You could do this with a few characters that have this arsenal. This is one of my first best operatives. And so as you can see, she carries the LMGs. All I did was I recruited somebody with this LMG, and of course you know the rest. So that's how you get many more guns. See right here, this Hitman. Yeah, this Hitman is cold. And he definitely has weapons he can use. So there you go. So you all should have a pretty good idea how to add more weapons to your inventory. And I'll give you another tip. Yeah. So down here, check this out. You have characters. Now, they don't have any weapons, but I'm just showing you all some pluses. And I'm going to get into that a little bit later. You don't have to spend so much of your influence points. You can save on those if you get the right characters. Wow. She's only 11. And look what she got. And look at this guy, and he's worth 10. So if you need somebody to be really defensive in co-op, here you go. Now the silence weapons, let me tell you about the unique weapons. There's a lot of unique weapons that you won't be able to do all the swaps with. Silence weapons, and as you can see, she has a nail gun. Okay, so weapons like those cannot be swapped. Unique weapons, they can't be swapped. So only the rest of the weapons here. Yeah, there is another shotgun. I think there's a shotgun out there. And I'm not talking about the one that comes by default. There's another shotgun out there. But yeah, let me slip this in here real quick. There are recruits that you don't have to spend that many influence points on, and there are some good ones out there. So sometimes you could just look around. If you find one that's worth low influence points, you can recruit them. You can get the weapon and put it on the other operatives that you want them to use it, and then you can remove that recruit. Now that might seem like a waste of influence points. I don't know, depends on how you look at it, but if you do it the right way, you can still save. You don't necessarily have to spend like 28, 30, 33, nothing crazy, because there's a lot of potential recruits out here that have pretty good stuff on them if you're looking. I just decided to do this in the middle of gameplay for you all, and then I'm gonna jump back in the game. But I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hit you all with another one about something else that I think you all are looking for. So everybody out there, y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a good day. I know it probably feels pretty good out there depending on where you're located. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Holla!
Hello viewers, don't forget to like this video, comment on it below, share it with others, and most of all, subscribe. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
It's too big.
Now, Chaos here is my fault, but he jumped in the room and, you know, he's kind of messing up the video a little bit, but that's Chaos. You know, that's what he does.
James Luca! Tupac in the house!
So anyway.
B.I.G. up in the house! Baby, baby!
So, there you go.